Hello, welcome to my channel. Today we're going to talk about my thoughts on skincare and the recent evolvements I have learned, what I used to think earlier, and what I've learned by reading few articles and implementing few things and meeting and talking to some experts. So, as the title says, I believe in manuring the skin rather than using pesticides to it. Okay, so what it means is now recently, if you have seen, the trend has gone where people say that so and so plant extract, so and so thing, so and so acid peel, or say so and so any Ayurvedic herbs are good for you. And now people are bringing products in such a way that the components are just part of our skin. That has started quite earlier only in this 2012-13 time only, but nowadays it's more common. And every, even because why I'm talking about this is I've spoken about minimalist brand in my earlier video, and I've seen the oat moisturizer that they have made, and see the ingredients of that. Also look at the ingredients that everybody is putting in. And why the ordinary is so famous is because, see, what are the products that are actually on like flash sale for ordinary, like they just are like a boom, they get sold, like niacinamide, like the vitamin C. Now if you see, I've known a pharmacist where he formulates the things for skin and all. So and he speaks about manuring the skin, like you have to add back the components of your skin rather than you put something new on top of the skin. Now, even if it's a moisturizer, all the emollients and all that we used to use earlier, now it's only like they sit on like a barrier. Why hyaluronic acid became popular is because it is a part of our body, and as we age, we decline in hyaluronic acid. We deplete our hyaluronic acid reserves, and exercise is something that regenerates the hyaluronic acid every day in our body. Similarly, why retinol and few of the things like copper peptides, etc., are very famous. Why I'm talking about them is because I've just recently got these two of, just today I got them from US. This is a copper peptide serum, and this is a retinaldehyde serum. Not retinol, it's retinaldehyde, and it's the by far the best form of vitamin A. I'll talk about them in another video. But see, all of them, they're all part of our skin, so they help us regenerate and they help us regenerate the all old cells, the damage that has already occurred. Whereas when you put up things like other things like either exfoliation or any other thing, any other things from plants and all, also it takes time. Body decodes the chemistry of it and then takes what it wants, etc. But whereas if you give directly all of this, I personally feel that there is a lot more reception from the skin cells and there is a lot more regeneration. And yeah, that is what helped me, that is what I've learned. Somehow get your vitamins like vitamin B3, B5, C, E, A, these five of them as of now. Of course, if you have severe dark circles or anything like that, then you can use a vitamin K as well. And these things are important to replace back into the skin for it to do its own action. Now, the oat moisturizer that I was specifically talking about, even I have the ordinary buffet. Uh, Somewhere around there, and the buffet also has the same ingredients because they are the skin signaling molecules that are put into it. And as we age, our skin stops, or say slows down, it retards a bit as you age after 25 especially. Either the glow or everything will be gone because the cell replacement, the damage recovery, etc., are quite reduced dramatically year after year. And once you're after 40s, it's like very drastic change you see. So we are trying to replenish the same skin's atmosphere through creams and through serums, etc. So rather than exfoliation, or of course exfoliation is also needed, I'm not saying every day you have to exfoliate or physical, don't take everything so seriously. Like suppose there was a trend of walnut scrubs and people bought walnut scrubs and like they used to scrub and scrub and scrub, and the swelling on the face, they thought that their skin has glowing, and that's a micro swelling of the skin. And later on people started exfoliating that mandelic acid, this tartaric acid, that glycolic acid, salicylic acid, etc. They can be used. I have a salicylic acid with me right now. I'll tell you why. They can be used occasionally when you have problems, but I totally believe that you have to manure your skin rather than doing all of these things. Ek naya product aa gaya, that has come, this has come. These all things are going. Now science is totally proving that you only if you replace what is lost in the skin, your body is responding well. So especially the oat moisturizer and the buffet that I was talking about, see, they have some amino acids and skin signaling peptides. So all of them sit together and signal the skin and the dermis, the dermal epidermal junction, and then they regenerate and then they do the process. So it's like only we are manuring it, like we are helping it to grow by adding this manure. Not that you cannot use other things, some other things, some home remedies. Somehow I stopped using home remedies also for that matter. All these things are, I feel, unnecessary. Maybe sometimes if I have mood or if I feel like doing something, then I do it, but otherwise no. So yeah, this is one thing. And then of course the second topic that I'm going to talk about today is occasional breakouts. I have a severe breakout, if you see this big one, and I have one here as well. It is quite common that you break out occasionally, but that should not continue for longer periods of time. Don't ruin your skin or put something or the other on your face just because you have got one or two pimples. It's quite common to get pimples are the detox symptoms. So I've had one or two activated charcoal capsules. So I've been getting these like huge things. So however, if you still feel that you need something as treatment, I have salicylic acid. I've only applied on the upper pimples, which are quite flat, but not on this red one because it's already inflamed. You need something cooling and drying to it. So something like a lactocalamine, etc., will work good for it rather than salicylic acid. So spot treatments like this will also help. And azelaic acid also with a moisturizer will really help you. So when you have an occasional breakout like this, I've seen people worrying about it. Oh, I have a pimple. What should I do? Should I pop it? Should I apply a cream or should I go to a dermatologist just for this bit of occasional? Suppose if you're having it for months and weeks together, then maybe you could think of other medical options or any other treatments if you want. But occasionally, yeah, that's okay. That's completely okay. So yeah, thank you. Or maybe next I'll do a video on copper peptides and how they are to be used, etc. And in India also, fortunately, we've got a brand called Earth Rhythm, which has top copper tripeptide 1% serum, and it's worth buying. You have any questions about copper peptides and how to include in your routine, etc., you can ask me in the comment box. I'll try to answer your questions. Thank you so much for watching.